So Percy, this is us, video 2. We decided to make this video in aid of all our fellow friends, everybody out there, people we don't know, people we do know, who is thinking of getting off smoking. And we don't even call it smoking anymore because people confuse smoking with vape. Vapor is vapor, vape is vapor, smoke is smoke, combustion, that not so nice thing. So whenever we revert to smoking, we will be talking about stinkies. Cigarettes is stinkies. I don't even have a cigarette here now to show people, but yeah. So stinkies is cigarettes, vape is vapor. Okay, so we have that clear and we have that understanding. Can I just put on music for the guys and just so that there's a background? And while I'm doing that, Percy, just give them a not only on your side but on our side how it came about that we started vaping.
Okay, just for guys, they obviously out there. Well, first of all, it's your boy Percy and Dean again. There is people out there that are still battling with the term stinkies. I feel kind of offended because I used to be on the stinkies for a very long time. However, there are still people that are vaping, that are still battling, but eventually they'll get over it. Ask them how much cigarettes they smoked then compared to how much they're smoking now since they started vaping. Just on our side, a general overview, we were smokers of a packet a day, if not more. And basically last year we had a buddy of ours, he was vaping before us.
Actually a brother.
Yeah, to put it that way, it's my actual brother. So he was vaping before us, and Nathan's his name.
He got you.
So he was vaping, and we were always fascinated with the amount of cloud production. Well, before we knew what cloud production is,
The smell
and the, it's like you can taste it. So when we would get in our cars together, we would all use his device and try. And I told myself I wanted. From my side, last year July, I was still smoking as your usual everyday smoke. I wasn't a chain smoker, but call it as you may. I smoked every day of my life. And I remember on July last year, we're currently now in 2017, in the month of August. So 2016 July, on the 31st of July, a couple of days after my birthday, mind you, he went to a place in Westlake, for those that live in Cape Town, and there was some sale or discounted vape accessories and gear, and I asked him to go and purchase my first iJust2. Was it iJust2?
iJust2, yeah.
iJust2. Before the S was even launched. So I remember just past 4, I was smoking my cigarettes as per normal, and from the moment he arrived with my iJust, he set it up for me. He wicked. At the time I didn't know what wicking was, but he done it for me, and he at sub-ohm, so he filled my tank, and sub-ohm is pre-made coils, by the way. Wicking is when you buy your own cotton, not your cotton you go to the pharmacy to put in your ear. It's cotton that's basically cooked for vaping purposes. So he bought the coils, he put it in for me, he filled my tank up, and since then I've never looked back, and I can speak on behalf of Dean himself. To date, we're running just over a year, and I think it's one of our best choices in life. We're not the youngest ever, and we weren't part-time smokers, we were full-time smokers. So for those that's out there thinking, is it possible? Trust me, it's possible. Like, we smoked every day just because we were smokers. And since then, we kicked the habit to the curb. And to date, we are vaping. Dean can vouch for that.
Okay, so there's a lot of institutes and universities doing studies on vape, and one of them came back and said that vaping is 95% more healthier. Now, I'm not saying that this is not the cure to health, but I'm saying it's better than cigarettes. I'm saying it's 95% healthier than a cigarette.
Look at all the chemicals in a cigarette.
There's 4,000 chemicals in a cigarette. Here is 4 products, or 4, not even chemicals, I won't even name them chemicals in vape. Vegetable glycerin is 100% organic, right? And that's 70% of your mix generally. So 70% of the mix is natural. Okay, so we have 30% left, right, Percy?
Yeah.
And 30%, look at me, 30% of what's left is there's vegetable glycerin, there's VG, there's PG, as I said, and there's flavoring and there's nicotine. Now, nicotine is optional, right? For me, they come off cigarettes, I still go nicotine. But right now, I'm vaping a mix that doesn't have nicotine and I don't need it. It's not like I need it. It's not like a cigarette whereby I need to smoke. But it sounds as much as if I'm trying to convince you to get off the cigarettes. But yes, I am. You don't need cigarettes in your life. The first time you pick up a vape, it will be different. It will be. It's not something that you could understand right away, but have a few puffs. Have like 10 puffs of a vape, and be around people that vape, and I'm sure that you will get off the cigarettes. The reason why we're making this video also is that not everybody is around people that vape, so we will be around you. Like, take it as if we are your friend that is around you, and not trying to convince you to be healthier, to live a better life, to be a saint. We are not saints, but we are just here to say that I enjoy this more than a cigarette. If I smoke a cigarette, like we naughty, we drink now and then, and when I have a drink, I will have a few drinks, and then my mind will tell me I need a cigarette. And then whenever I did do that in the past, we're talking about a year ago, it doesn't do it for me, and that's because of the vape that the not bond, but it's become a hobby for me, man. Like, you move on through the, like, this is a mech mod, this is your ultimate, like, this is where everybody goes to like, this is like the ultimate cloud flavor production device is there. But then you have regulated mods, you have semi-regulated mods, and in our previous video, which is our first video, this is our second video, we went in more detail of the differences of that. So if you want, we will post a link on this video that takes you to the first video as to explain that. But we're not here for that right now. We chilling in our lounge, not our lounge, Percy's lounge, and we are basically discussing why you need to not change, but think about it. I want to leave you with a thought as to look, if I could stop smoking completely and not vape, I'll do that. But I've tried that 3 times, and every time I would fall back on that cigarette. And if something goes wrong in my life, or a small reason, or anything that ticks me off, I would then go back to cigarettes. So vaping is 95% more healthier, and therefore I believe that this is the way. And Percy, I can vape anything that I want to vape. And let me just change the song.
Guys, while dangerously busy, just for those that still on cigarettes, we know it's tough. We know it's tough, guys. Ladies and gents, it's tough. But the fact of the matter is this: how about I give you mothers a fact and you parents a fact? Because I'm a parent myself of 2. How bad does it sound? And I'm giving you a fact now, and you can go and research. I'm not going to give you the link, because I'm not promoting any website or any company of some sort. But our children, your child is more at risk standing outside breathing in the CO2 emissions of a vehicle than standing in a company of someone vaping. Again, I'm not telling you smokers that is nonsense, it's evil. We've been there. All we're telling you is try it out. The thing what's keeping you attached is the nicotine. Dean taught me an interesting fact that our body produces nicotine, which I never ever knew. Fact of the matter is, that's what's keep us attached to it. Think of it this way: have you ever had the flu?
What about the other chemicals?
Aside from other chemicals, we all had the flu before already. When you were on your worst, if you were a smoker pack a day, how much cigarettes didn't you smoke in that day while having the flu? Not even half. Why? So it's a mind thing. So what we're trying to tell you is, Give it a shot. Give it a try. Nicotine on its own, it's not that
Percy,
bad.
if what did you say to the viewers out there that doesn't smoke, that doesn't vape, that maybe does the Oka pipe?
The Oka, it's not vapor. It's a tobacco sauce that
Exactly.
gets fired or gets fueled by a flame or coal
Let's concentrate on the tar. The
and
tar.
produces smoke, which also contains tar. Radio box.
Tar.
Radio. What's it called? Al-Fakr, the most popular one. We're not condemning
Oh,
again.
fucking you.
Yeah, read the contents of it, guys. We're telling you now, we are smokers. Our parents smokers. We know. We're trying to get them in there. But again, we cannot force you. We're all adults because you should be an adult before.